Dow tumbles more than 600 points. S&P 500 posts biggest loss since December as Trump says tariffs will proceed. The S&P 500 retreated on Monday, extending February's rout and turning red for the year after President Donald Trump's confirmation of forthcoming tariffs. The broad index fell 1.76% to end at 5,849, marking its worst day since December and bringing its year-to-date performance to a loss of about 0.5%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 649 points, or 1.48%, to finish at 43,191. The NASDAQ Composite slid 2.64% to close at 18,350, weighed down by NVIDIA's decline of more than 8%. Stocks took a notable leg down in afternoon trading following President Trump's reiteration that 25% levies on imports from Mexico and Canada would go into effect on Tuesday, dashing investors' hopes of a last-minute deal to avert the full tariffs on the two U.S. allies. All three indexes traded in positive territory earlier in the day, with the Dow rising nearly 200 points at session highs. No room left for Mexico or for Canada, Trump said, alongside Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick from the White House. Reciprocal tariffs start on April 2nd, but very importantly, tomorrow, tariffs 25% on Canada and 25% on Mexico will start. This guy's a fucking, excuse my language. Seriously. It's gotten to a point to where it's like, this dude's a clown. He's trying to tear down our economy. He's tearing down all of our foreign, deals that we already have in place. All of our people who are our allies. He's breaking that apart. It's just like, where does this end? Where does this end?
That's what I'm wondering too, man. I can't figure out what he's trying to do. I can tell with other things. What I'm saying, like with the migrants. That's why they're mad they haven't gathered up enough of them, because they're trying to get enough where they can't deport them as quickly as they want to. What I'm saying? Because now they've only gathered maybe like 200,000 migrants, and they're all shipped off. What I'm saying? If they could get like 1 million a month, what I'm saying, or like 500,000 a month, then they would have too many to get rid of right away. Then they could force them into the labor camps. But like with all the rest, I know that what he's doing with the tariffs is basically trying to bully the other countries, and he's trying to say it's because of the fentanyl coming in. That's one reason I can give you that. Hey, let's stop the flow of drugs. But unless you're destroying underground tunnels that lead to Texas from some place in the middle of Texas, you're not stopping the flow of drugs. Like, you may see them, oh yeah, good job, officers, you found 8 pounds of meth. Well, guess what? 5 trucks just drove by with 7 each. What I'm saying? You're not stopping anybody, bro. They let the cartels and the drug dealers, they let some of them drugs get caught. They do that on purpose.
No, absolutely. I'm just like, it's at a point right now where when we start looking at the Dow taking this kind of a hit, he's supposed to be the president who is the business president. So businesses are supposed to be happy when he comes in. They're supposed to put money in the market, like initially happened when he first his first day of his I wouldn't say inauguration, when he was voted in, and the day after the election, the stock market jumped because everyone was like, "Oh, Trump's coming in. He's going to do X, Y, and Z." Now people really understand there's going to be there's a lot of fear in the market. They talked about it before this. They said, "Hey, man, he can come in, but these tariffs are bad, horrible for business." They told us, what did Elon Musk say? Or you guys are going to feel some pain. It's going to be coming from you guys' pocket. It ain't coming. I'm not going to feel the pain. He said it's going to be you who feels the pain. What has he done
good so far that's been good for business? You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
Usually when a president, almost my life, like when a president has come in, they've kind of just built off what the last person did. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
he's been tearing down.
He's been tearing down. Everything's been tearing down. How many people lost their job? 463,000 people applied for unemployment last month.
And we'll know tomorrow what the jobs number is too as well. We'll know what the actual how many losses that came in. No, I know, but what they'll do is every first Tuesday of the month, first Tuesday of every month, they bring out the jobs number. So that should be tomorrow.
And I'll probably be the last one we get to see because it's going to reflect badly on him, like it always does.
Yeah, he's going to want to keep it quiet. But it's just sad to see the stock market fall. Like they say, NVIDIA fell 8%. The cryptos are falling right now. He came out and he talked about that we're going to have a crypto
reserve.
Crypto reserve, right? But he's going to be stockpiling like 5 different cryptos that's keeping on buying more of them. And the crypto market jumped for about a day. Then it just like, why should crashed. I mean, not crashed completely, but I mean, it's fallen off by like 8 to 10% from where it just the little jump that it did take, because he's supposed to be doing an announcement on Friday about what cryptocurrencies and how we're going to do a crypto reserve XYZ. But this is just bad. I mean, when the market's first day of it's falling, let's see when with these reciprocal tariffs, you know they're going to come from Mexico. We get 70% of our all the gas or fuel that we import, the oil that we import comes from Mexico and Canada. 70%. So what do you think they're going to do? I mean, you
Well, I
got
mean,
the whole Northeast.
and then you got Ontario's Premier Doug Ford said Monday he's prepared to cut off electricity exports to the U.S. if President Trump's 25% tariffs on Canada goods go through.
I mean, that's the whole Northeast. Canada, pretty much, a lot of the Northeast, New York, a lot of other states. I know people say we don't care about New York. You should. It's
With
your
a smile.
fellow American. It's weird, but they're going to cut off their. That's the. I mean, I won't say. I don't know if they'll cut it off completely. I'm not sure, but a lot of the Northeast and some of the some of the Midwest, the upper Midwest are Canada supplies their electricity, all of it mostly, and so we have to think about things deeper than what Trump can make a move and don't care about the repercussions because he's not going to be the one feeling the pain. And what's he going to do? Try to bully him then? This isn't a good way, because half of the time he's trying to bully a person into a deal that's best for him, not best for the United States, best for Trump or the people next to him. Just like with the minerals deal with Ukraine. That mineral deal is best for Tesla. That's who that mineral deal is best for. He didn't even know what the name of it was. He was saying raw earth minerals. It's rare earth
Rare
minerals.
earth
You don't even
minerals.
know what this is. You have no idea. And he also said something like rural earth minerals or something. He said, you have no idea. Someone else is feeding you this information, and that's why you're going after it for another person. It has nothing to do with you. And you know who else is going after it for? Any AI company, any semiconductor company, he's going after it for them. So he can make personal deals with them. This has nothing to do with the American people. This has nothing to do with helping the rest of the world. He doesn't care about peace. He cares about lining his pockets. That's why right now with the stock market, how it's been falling over the last few days is going to hurt people's bottom line. That's people's retirement portfolio. Say if you want to retire in the next couple of years with these tariffs coming in, they're going to put another 10%, they said, on China. What do we think is going to happen?
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I mean,
so
even Ford doubled down on his pledge to retaliate. This is what he said. He said, they rely on our energy. They need to feel the pain. They want to come at us hard. We're going to come back twice as hard, he said. And he said, I'm going to do it with a smile, too. So, I wouldn't believe, unless it's a real person, I don't believe half the stuff I read about people being negative towards other Americans, because you
mhm,
have so many people, especially with X and or with Twitter. You have so many people that are from foreign countries, and they just set up like before you could look. Like you can tell if somebody's on there and their name's like Doug Smith 1785645. A bunch of numbers behind it.
mhm,
You can tell it's a fake account, or if they
yeah,
just made it a couple months ago. But yeah, I don't believe that stuff. Like because there's some. I mean, there's a lot of nasty people online, but some of that stuff just isn't really what it is. Just
absolutely.
a lot of people just causing chaos and making people upset. I have one here. Well, actually, before we end with that one, everybody needs to and for us we can tell you the news, but we can also tell you how to help yourselves, right? The best thing you could do is learn how to dehydrate food, learn how to build gardens in your area. It's springtime right now, you know what I'm saying? Learn
Mhm.
better transportation ways to get in and out of where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? The less you have to spend money on, the better off you'll be here in this economy. That's what I'm saying, and I'm gonna leave that part out there like that.
Absolutely.